views and opinions expressed by the No Nonsense Show and its hosts do not necessarily reflect views consistent with political correctness or the Rare Science Podcast Network. So to get the show started right, we want to wish any officers of the Sensitivity Police a heartfelt thank you.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Jamie Mack, and we back in the motherfucking building, and Jay Smooth is out of the car. He in a motherfucking house, y'all. He got 4 walls and a mic today, man. We might have actually a fucking decent show. Oh, man. What's up, everybody? What's up?
Nobody. What's up, Jay? What up, Jay? To the music.
We could.
You already know. Jay Smooth is in the building.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing,
and not in a car, and not in a fucking car. You say what now, French? Why I look depressed?
You look like a depressed Falcons fan.
Hey, no, I ain't no depressed Falcons man. I've been feeling like shit pretty much all day, man. It's been a rough day for real though. I don't know what's been going on.
What, like sickness?
Yeah, man, I don't know. Something going on. I don't know. It's one of them down days. I don't know and shit like that. I'm hoping it's not sickness. I was praying that it's not sickness. You know what I'm saying? It's 3 believers on here. It was 3 believers on here that we know prayer does change things, right? You know what I'm saying? And we know one person.
Hold on. Wait a minute. No, let's ask. So, French Reggie, do you believe prayer changes things? You can say the yes or no answer.
No.
Okay. Jamie Mack, do you believe prayer changes things?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so it's 50-50, Smooth. I don't think everybody on here agrees with you.
Me and him, we going to heaven. You 2 niggas? Let me go that way. Y'all 2 niggas, y'all going to hell.
Hold up.
Right.
Not you, Jamie.
No.
Me and you. You.
No, I'm not saying that to you. I'm not saying that. I got your signals straight. We good. Me and you going to heaven. I just got French Reggie. He always does this to me, and I think, be honest, he's putting this nigga up like a piñata, just ready for me to do this to him. French Reggie. French Reggie. We just had a situation in the Slack room where prayers were being offered up for you, my nigga, for loved ones, and you took all of those prayers willingly. You should have just told niggas don't do it.
He's trying to hit below the belt. He's trying to hit below the belt.
You should have told them prayers bullshit. What are you guys doing?
Mack,
Save your prayers.
When people say we're praying for you, they're not. You know what's funny? Most people say that shit and not one time ask God anything on behalf.
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
When I say I'm praying for you, I stop right then and pray.
Right. I don't believe
me and you both, J Mac. I actually have prayed for people where they can hear my prayer and know what I'm saying to God.
I don't need you to hear me.
Hey, look, Smooth, pray for the show right now. Pray for our us being successful. Go ahead.
Okay, Heavenly Father, most precious God, we come today. Lord God, thank you for health and strength, for waking us up this morning. We ask, Father God, that you just bless this show right here, Lord God. We ask that you continue to bless listeners to come our way so that we can get many downloads. Yes, Father God, we ask that you allow, our fan base to just spread the word on what we're doing here, Lord God, because we're providing laughter for the souls, Lord God. We just thank you for everything that you blessed us with. We thank you for the things that you're doing in our lives and the things that you're going to continue to do in the future. It is in your saying and we pray. Amen.
Okay.
Hey, let's go.
So Smooth. Here's my concern. Here's my concern.
Okay.
Is that the first time you prayed for the show?
No.
So what happened all the other times? So this time's gonna work?
Come on, Smooth, you had to see that coming.
Be honest. What you
and the thing about it is stop, Smooth, because you lied. And you should have just told me because I
didn't pray for the show before. This is the first time.
Right. Right. So don't do that. Just tell the truth, and the truth shall set you free.
Because J Mac, and I appreciate that, J Mac, because I was just gonna see what he was gonna say, because I was gonna go the opposite way. You know what I'm saying? I think he has something for me, depending on either way, whatever I say.
Either way.
He has something set up for me.
I have something for either way. So check this out. Here, why the fuck is this the first time you praying for our show? Do you not like our show? You don't care about our show?
Hey, you know what? Be honest, I actually love the show. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? I'm not even gonna lie to you. Say why I didn't pray for the show. You know what? But moving forward, I'm adding you to the prayer list. I'm adding French Reggie to the prayer list. I'm adding J Mac to the prayer list. I'm adding the show to the prayer list, like to sick and shut in. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm gonna do. Be honest, moving forward, and watch prayer change things. Watch it. Watch God move. Watch God move in your life. Be honest. Watch
in my life.
and your life. Be honest. Yeah.
So wait a minute. Whoa. Is this?
He doesn't even understand. Though. Be honest, is already a made man.
Hold on, Mac. We've been friends for what is 90? What is 92? What is 2020 minus 1992? What is that, Mac?
It's a long time.
Oh, that's 30, 28, 20,
so
26.
20, this your first time praying for me too?
28 years.
Oh no,
in 28 years. This your first time praying for me too?
No, I know. I've prayed for you many times. I'm just waiting on things to turn around for you to come back to Christ. You know
how
what
long?
I'm saying?
How long we gonna give it before we diminishing returns? What is that? The J-Mac says all the time. Diminishing returns. How long we keep praying? How long we keep taking time out?
That works there, right?
You can be giving to somebody else. That could be somebody else's prayer you're wasting. You
no, it's not. It's a prayer is never wasted. You know what I'm saying? You just keep praying. It's like that mom that keep praying for her son to turn around and change and things like that. And eventually,
even when he
will do it. He will do. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate. Prison caught up first. Prison caught up with him first. You know what I'm saying?
Prison gay changed that nigga. Then he became a Muslim, put on a kufi, and came back trying to be talking expeditiously. That's all.
But he got changed. He got changed though, right? He
got changed. That ain't prayer.
Hey,
wait a minute, hold
up.
I don't. Never mind. I'm not gonna.
So
say
God had somebody go in and anally rape this dude to change him. That's the way.
You don't know what's going on in that man's life. You don't know what
That's
it
the
takes.
Mysterious ways. That's the mysterious ways in which God moves.
Some people only understand certain things. Not everybody has the same love language, to be honest.
God moves through the anus. I get it.
You don't know what his love language was.
That's fucked up, to be honest. That's messed up. That is messed up.
Oh, my God.
You know what
that's disgusting. Oh, my, that's disgusting.
Listen, be honest. I don't know, man. I guess when we was putting the rundown together, you didn't want to piss people off with my other topic. My Trump topic. It was about the Trump, and it was Trump and Corona, and
we can
survival of the fittest.
We can talk about that if you want.
And survival of the fittest, yeah.
Because I heard something today, man. If you already ready to go there, I heard something today that kind of was just. I started thinking about, you know what I'm saying, just since we've been 3 years now, and I've watched the media get increasingly more and more disrespectful, and I'm just wondering. How do y'all feel about the way that? I mean, I know King Kunta already agrees with this, another host on the Renaissance Network. But how do you guys feel about the way that Trump is done? There was this Twitter post. Let's see if I can find this. Hang on.
Just wondering. Hey, why be honest?
No, here it is. Listen.
Okay.
What is it about President Obama that really gets under your skin? Is it because he's smarter than you? Better educated? Made it on his own? Didn't need daddy's help? Wife is more accomplished? Better looking? I don't know. What is it? What is it about him? That he's a black man that's accomplished, became president? That he punked you on the whole birth certificate thing? What is it about him? Just wondering.
So, I'm a military person, and I think I take this differently than most people do. But when has it ever been okay for people to speak about our president this way? And what precedent are we setting for the future presidents? And how do y'all feel about it?
I'm who was that?
Okay.
That was Don
okay,
Lemon's gay ass.
Hold on. Don Lennon.
I mean, because
I need to understand your perspective.
You understand my perspective? Ahead, what do you mean? Ask me the question.
Because the reason why I really want to know your perspective is because you don't appreciate how the media is now making fun of the president, right?
Right.
That's the reason why you don't like how Don Lemon. But as somebody that served the country too, are you happy on how the president has just been treating his job? Like it's just how his role in office.
Okay. That's a fair question. But here's the problem, right? there are some things that I feel like don't get questioned, right? Now, I'm not saying the president isn't 95% of the time saying idiotic things, but he is still the president. And if that role or that office means anything, then it has to always mean something. It can't only mean something when it's the guy you like. There should never be a time where anybody feels like they have the ability to get on live TV or whatever and say stupid shit like that to the president, because what that sets the precedent for is the next president, if it's somebody you do like, then they're going to talk shit about that. What are we saying about our country if we're willing to do the person that we voted into office that way? I don't agree with that. Being a person in the military.
You just pretty much saying it's a time and place. You pretty much saying it's like a time and place. You saying it's pretty much like a time and place for all that. And you know what I'm saying? But if
I don't think he's saying that. I don't think he's saying there's no time or place to do that, is what he's saying.
There's no time or place. And when that nigga is not president anymore, if you have something that you might want to say, really, to be honest, it's too late, because we treat our past presidents like presidents for life. They voted the motherfucker in. Shut your goddamn mouth. I'm not saying don't disagree with him. I'm not saying don't vote against him. I'm not saying don't vote him out. But when you start doing the name calling, even if he is that doesn't matter. You voted this nigga in. That's the highest office in our country. Respect the office. Even if you don't respect the person, respect the office. Now that way, when we get him out of the way, we're not now opening up this precedent for talking crazy about our leader. That's all I'm saying. Being a leader is a tough job, no matter who it is. Go ahead, Reg.
Yeah, but I think the only reason why we're doing that is because who's in office. I think the next president, as long as he handle himself accordingly, we won't treat him that way. I think Trump opened that door because who he is and how he acts.
You don't get to pull that back in. You don't get to reel that back in. Once you're talking wild about presidents, you don't get to reel that shit back in. You know what I'm saying?
I think everything is according to its own
I think Trump is the X factor. Yeah.
So, like, if the next president
go ahead, Mac,
handles themselves with dignity, I mean, I think it's the same way like we talked about before. You know, if you treat your wife or your spouse or whomever you're with wild in front of public, call her a hoe and a bitch and get my shit and this and that, ain't no one else gonna have respect for her neither, right? So that's the same thing. Like, I mean. But the way he is, he doesn't really command a lot of respect because he don't give it. So it don't work that way. You can't be a non-disrespectful ass nigga and then expect to get respect. I think that's the reason why people come at him a little bit different. But as far as the Don Lemon shit, he was trolling him though. I mean, that was just a straight troll job. I mean, the questions are all loaded. I mean, because he's this, his wife is more of that. You know, I mean, all of that is just. He's just trolling.
I personally don't give a fuck. Don Lemon does not have the right to do that. Don Lemon is a fucking nobody. That's how I feel.
Sure, he is. Don Lemon's a fucking joke too.
Here's my thing, right? I'm saying that if we're saying that the president can be spoken about this way, that shit don't end to me when Trump leaves. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's not that's not the shit show that I was part of. I mean, it was a whole different shit show, but it wasn't a shit show wherever there was a time where a fucking news anchor felt like it was his responsibility to troll or my nigga. No, that's just I don't understand that, and I don't agree with Donald Trump, but I also don't agree with how people have said the most crazy shit about our president, not about Donald Trump, but about our president.
Nah, but see, I think you got to be able to separate the two. I think that people are not coming at the presidency like that. They're coming at Donald Trump. And again, because he is so disrespectful, right? In a lot of ways. And he hasn't stopped. So he was disrespectful as just a rich white dude, right? That's just the way
he sure was. And you voted him in. So this is what you asked and everybody for, knew and now you don't want it.
Well, I think maybe some people thought that the office he would acquiesce to the role that he was taking on and be a little bit, professional, a little bit more presidential in his behavior.
You can't sell this. You can't sell this to me. So what you're basically saying is we're not going to hold ourselves to a higher standard because he's a dickhead. So we're going to be what he is. No, that doesn't work for me. That doesn't work for me at all because that doesn't work for me.
So it's kind of like, if an enemy just is willing to go to whatever extent. Yes, if you want to win the war, sometimes you do have to go to that extent with them. You can't
war.
This
is
you know what?
Our
I'm not going to use that kind of fucking warfare because I'm above that.
You are saying that we're at war with our president. That is fucking ridiculous to me. Anybody who thinks you're at war with Donald Trump, you're a fucking idiot. You're an idiot.
Well, be honest. What you're saying is that's like they're saying motherfuckers. That's like they're saying well,
he's
waging
school, right? war against some Americans. If you haven't noticed, I don't know
if you believe that. If you believe that,
come on,
if you believe that. So again, we're talking about the negative stuff is always just Donald Trump, but when it's the positive stuff, is somebody else.
I'm not talking about the positive stuff. I'm talking about the facts.
What does he waged war on? Give me some
on minorities. He fucking Mexicans.
In which way? In which way?
What you mean? In which way?
In which fucking way? How was he waged war on minorities?
I wouldn't say war. I wouldn't.
You mean illegal aliens? They're not fucking Americans. War is a strong word. What are we talking about? We're talking about dumb shit. That's what I'm saying. You have no data. He's waged war on Mexicans. Where? When? How?
That
why?
Nigga.
Give me the journalistic side of it.
Now wait a minute, hold up. He's waged war against the middle class when he fucking allowed the fucking IRS to take away 17-year-olds from our fucking tax returns. Fuck you.
Oh,
yes,
man. Man,
he did that. That was Donald Trump.
He just signed off on you to get a fucking. He made up for that. He just sent you a stimulus.
No, he didn't.
So that's
you know what? I was just talking about that trillions. That ain't enough trillions. All the money that just got out, that ain't enough. Where the rest of the money at?
Be honest. So what you're saying is that's like that bullshit at school. If somebody hits you, come tell the teacher. You know what I'm saying? You don't just retaliate back at them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? J Max said, "Fuck that. If you hit me, I'm hitting your ass back, and then whoever catches, y'all go tell the fucking teacher." You know what I'm saying?
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
Even like what French is saying, right? I even still, when we get the next president in office, I think them motherfuckers still might take a page out of Trump's book because it's unlike anything before that we've had. I think other presidents are still going to speak their mind to a certain extent, and they might do it in a look classier or more tactful way. But I think that Trump has changed it up for all the presidents to come to say, shit, I'm gonna do really what the fuck I want to do when I'm up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. Where was he at during the Bush era administration? Where the fuck this is not new.
I wasn't paying attention then. I was too young chasing them motherfucking women. Fuck that shit. That shit didn't bother me then, nigga. I'm paying attention. I'm old now. You know what I'm saying? You pay attention. You start paying attention to a little bit more shit when you get older, J-Mac.
All I'm saying is
that's all I'm saying.
All I'm saying.
Oh, and that's another thing. Ooh, to be honest, I have to really call bullshit down. They had a fucking cartoon about fucking what was his name? It was called Little fucking
Shop of Horrors.
No, what was his name? Lil Bush, and it had him and Condoleezza Rice, and they were all little fucking kids. And he had fucking Jeb Bush eating out of a fucking. They used to dog his ass fucking consistently. Bush fucking Jr. He got a lot of ridicule for being a dumbass, for not fucking handling shit right. Kanye said he didn't like black people on national television. Come on, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he's not the first.
Trump is not the first dude to catch fucking heat from the fucking public, man.
That is not the same thing. It's not catching heat. What I'm talking about is like out in the street name calling. All I'm saying is if we are going to hold ourselves to a standard, we cannot then go below that standard and throw food in a food fight. That's all I'm saying. It's ridiculous.
No, what you're saying sounds ridiculous because you're trying to talk about, you're saying we should hold ourselves to a standard. However, the person in office that leads this country has no, fuck the standard. He doesn't have to do that. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. But us as Americans, we need to show a fucking more united and be better than that.
That's not what I said. You're talking about what Trump said.
What are you saying? Because Trump is the leader of the country.
I am not speaking about Trump I'm not speaking about Trump at all. What I'm talking about is Don Lemon and everybody else who thinks it's fucking all right to talk about our president. That's what I'm saying.
Who is?
Donald Trump just
say his name.
Everybody else. Donald Trump just happens to be the person who is the president right now. What I'm saying is it's never okay for any of these faggot ass motherfuckers to talk about our president. That's what I'm saying. Because I love America. Maybe you don't. Maybe you hate America, but I love America. You can't talk about my president. And now y'all voted Donald Trump in.
Why now?
So because of that, that's just how I feel.
But why now?
If that's going to be our
motherfuckers was all over Clinton for getting his dick sucked in the fucking Oval Office,
No, they weren't
What were
all
you doing?
over him. That they weren't
Oh
all
my
over
gosh.
him, and I didn't have a
There
podcast.
was the other
with him.
bitch that
They
came
weren't-
out. There was hella bitches
what
that
did
were
they
coming
call-
out talking shit about him.
It was not the same, my nigga. I'm talking about every day, all day. Every article is about how stupid Trump is, how dumb he is, how ineffective. Every single thing in the media is about name calling and trying to push buttons. That's what I'm talking about. It's not the same
Not if
as
you watch
Bush.
Fox.
It's not the same even as Obama. It's not the same as Clinton. It's not the same, my nigga. You're just making that up.
Let me make one point though. Even though I wasn't really alive during the time, I was a baby, so I wasn't paying attention. Nowadays, too, to be honest, you have to consider the fact that nowadays, like, media is 24/7 from your cell phone, everywhere. It's everywhere now, so it just looks much more exposed than it was during the Clinton administration. Not saying that
just means there's more of it. It doesn't, but it didn't happen
everywhere. Yeah, it's more.
It didn't happen like that. It didn't happen like that, man. This is a dark.
I was a baby.
This is a dark, different look.
We'll be honest. I just got a text of something you might be interested
like
in.
if we go. Oh, go ahead, Jimmy Mac.
It's a lot of delay. I don't know why.
They just launched some personalized Trump 2020 doormats. Let everyone know your family stands with President Trump. Donate $75 now and get your own personalized Trump 2020 doormat.
I am not a Trump supporter. I'm an American supporter. And our president is the highest office in our country. And all you dickheads who disrespect the office got a problem with me. That's how I feel. That's just how I feel. And be mad at me if you want to. I don't care because I'm mad. I don't like the fact that you feel like it's okay to talk about our highest office that way. Because if you're the dad of a family and motherfuckers talk about you, you know what? I'm done. What was your topic, Jimmy Mac? What was your topic?
Now you're
gonna have to contradict yourself.
What if the dad?
Now you have to
what if
contradict
the dad of the
yourself.
family is acting right?
No, hold on, French, because I don't know why Jimmy Mac walk all this shit back and contradict himself.
No, I'm not gonna walk anything back. I'm gonna walk anything back because I have the right to be everywhere at all times, and this is just another example. Listen, so my thing is this, right? Everybody, and this is just in regards to Trump and Corona, right? Everybody's talking that shit about what he ain't doing, right? Like Trump is responsible for the death. I mean, however many there are, right? I mean, we could look it up on Johnny Hopkins and fucking find out how many deaths there are in America, but they're all because of Trump, right? Like I talk to people and anybody who is anti-Trump is willing to blame every death in America up to this point on Trump. And
what? No way.
And it just kind of like, when does that ever happen, right? I mean, when has one individual ever been responsible for the deaths of a pandemic, right? Like nobody was responsible for the niggas that died. And I mean, not like one individual wasn't for Ebola, for fucking, what's that, Zika, fucking any of the shit. No one person was like, hey, this is that one guy. If it wasn't for him, we'd all still be alive. Aunt Betty, Uncle fucking Lou, all these motherfuckers would still be alive if it wasn't for Trump. I don't understand. To me, and I hate to say it, right? And I feel like we're just at this point. I'm at this point with it. I feel like this is just nature being nature, right? I mean, this is what nature does, right? Like, I mean, I remember growing up, one of the fucking sayings was survival of the fittest. Only the strong survive. That seems like what we're dealing with right now. I mean, it's like the healthy, strong seem to be surviving. The less stronger. And listen, I know that sounds kind of heartless to say, and God willing, I make it through the other side. I'm healthy enough to be on the other side of this curve when it's all said and done. And I was healthy enough. And you know what? I may know some people who weren't healthy enough and maybe didn't make it, right? But are we being fucking overly dramatic to what nature really fucking is doing and what nature is? And is there any way to stop it is what I'm saying. You can't stop nature. Like, that's like fucking we're not going to stop hurricanes. We're going to stop fucking earthquakes. No, if there's a fucking nature says it's time to rebalance this bitch. It's time to rebalance this bitch.
Say the next one, Mac. You stopped at hurricanes. Say the big one. The big lie they've been feeding us for years. Go ahead and say it.
Which was that? Tornadoes?
You know what it is? Nope, the bigger one. The big, hey, y'all better do better. Starts with a G.
Oh, no. That's
second
real.
word of the W. No, man,
it's actually warm. It's warming, bro. You can just take a temperature thermometer. It's hotter now, dude. It's warming. You got to fucking.
The Earth does that.
Sure.
The Earth has done that,
That
for
could be.
4.6 billion years. It's heated up and it's cooled off.
That could
It's
be
heated
part
up
of nature.
and it's cooled off. Huh?
It could be part of nature, right? I mean,
It is definitely part of nature. What are you talking about? That's definitely part of nature. Here's the
but
crazy
it doesn't
part
have
to me,
to necessarily always go that way. Be honest. You're making it see.
What do you mean?
What happens, right? If the Earth is saying, "Hey, this shit is out of whack," you know what I mean? I need to fucking heat this bitch up, or I need to cool this bitch off to fucking calm some shit down. It'll do that. But my point is I mean, we've had pandemics before, right? We've had pandemics before, right?
Yes.
We've had outbreaks. We've had bird flu. We've had all these other shits before.
Right.
Well, it just happens, right? I mean, there was hella people that died from the fucking, was it Spanish flu? I don't think we're there yet. I mean, talk about 1% of the whole world? Come on, we ain't there yet. I mean, and that was a recalibration of fucking, just the world doing what it does. There's bugs out there. When the fucking white man came to Hawaii, all the fucking natives died, brought all them germs. But now look, there's whatever lasted was the stronger and survived, right? They're still Hawaiians, but a lot of them died.
So here's the problem, Mac. So I think that in the third world, that still is probably very, very important. But here in the first world, I think what we've tried to do is we've tried to protect our weaker, people. We've created environments that allow people to thrive regardless of how strong they are. That's what you signed that social contract, my dude. Like you're
that
part
sounds
of
like the ribbon for everybody participation award. I feel like that's a participation award for life.
You signed that contract. You're part of it.
I didn't sign that.
Yes, you did. We all did. Every time we let somebody say that there should be men in a woman's bathroom or a woman in a man's bathroom, that's okay as long as they identify as that. We signed that. We're signing that contract. You did sign that contract.
I never agreed to any of that.
I
went to that protest.
I don't think we all signed that.
I didn't see any of y'all show up for the the protest. None of you guys were out there.
I was there at the protest, my nigga.
I don't think so. I'm saying though is that we've evolved as people to where we take care of our old people, we take care of our young people, we take care of our weak people. You know what I'm saying? We've decided to do that because we feel like that's being a better human being. So I don't know necessarily that only the strong survive fits this. That's kind of an asshole way to look at it. But
that's nature.
I'm an asshole, so you're not gonna have to sell me too hard on it.
That's nature though, B. And this is the thing, right? Fucking the little fucking deer gets born. That mama deer is on her way. She's like, nigga, get to stepping or die.
Yeah.
Right. And again, I think if you might ask some of the older people, hey man, you're kind of draining Earth right now, man. It's kind of, being taxed, with the global warming. Have you seen how fucking the Earth has been flourishing since motherfuckers been on lockdown? You know what I mean? There's fucking dolphins and fucking.
You think people would vote for only the strong survive to come back?
Dr. Kevorkian was a thing, right?
Let's do this. In the live room right now, if you think that only the strong should survive, I want you guys to type strong. And we'll see what comes back. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, there were some people that agree with Dr. Kevorkian, right? I mean, there's not... All old people don't want to fucking live. That's a fucking misnomer. Just to say that fucking everybody just wants to fucking stay alive. No, there's some people that are like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. And I think we should fucking at least survey for those people right off the bat and see who wants to catch the corona behind them. You know what I mean? I think we should at least take volunteers.
We already got a week. The Reese says week.
What are we doing, right? I mean,
you signed
I think that's
it too,
why these
man.
other countries in like Russia and fucking China,
China
they would say something different.
China, I've seen a Chinese person sling a cat by its tail and hit it against a wall a few times. Like they're built differently, man. We're soft. We're very soft here nowadays. This is not the same America. You know what I'm saying? Don't tread on me, whatever. Don't tread, whatever. We're not that country anymore. We're now the country that has a bathroom set up. or bathroom rules set up so that you can walk into it whether you have the right equipment or not. That's who the America is now. And that means that we got to protect everybody who's sniffling and sneezing and coughing and aching. Stuffy head fever that can rest medicine. That's what we do. Nobody said strong, Mac. No, nobody has said strong yet. It's been a
nobody said strong.
Nobody.
And they're all young.
Jason, do you think only strong should survive?
Do I think only strong should survive? Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, they should. Why not? I was just looking up something, J-Mac, into this shit that you was talking about as far as previous presidents and talking about the pandemic. And I see something that says in 2005, George Bush said, if we wait for a pandemic to appear, it will be too late to prepare. His pandemic plan stressed social distancing, school and large gathering council, besides other measures. And back in 2003, they was talking about, it said something about the SARS and bird flu 2005. And then right here it said H1N1 in 2009, where Obama did some shit. And it said that in September 2019, this motherfucker didn't extend. They had some shit that worked with countries that had over 1,200 some different viruses and the potential to be pandemics, including 160 novel coronaviruses. And they let the shit expire and didn't want to fund the shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's probably some more deeper shit to this shit. Hey, fuck that. We blame Trump. This motherfucker came and did his own thing. He tried to reverse every fucking thing that all the other fucking presidents did. So why not blame this nigga?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So what happened to the other countries, right? I mean, that would make sense if all the other countries had avoided the pandemic and only America got it, because then that would make sense, because he let everything lapse, right? He didn't fucking fund the right projects. He didn't put the right people in place in our country. Meanwhile, everybody else in the rest of the world was up on it. Not the case.
What
everybody got fucked up.
They say China was motherfucking. It's like they motherfuckers had the secret sauce, and they knew some shit was going on, and they didn't want to bring the U.S. involved on the shit, because they were just trying to stock up on all the bullshit, on all the supplies and shit like that. Then when we finally just start responding to it, nigga, we behind. It's too late now.
I feel like Prince Reggie could have let a nigga know, because he was over there.
I'm gonna tell you something. Like I truly believe, man. I was having some conversation with some friends over the last week. Hey, bro, I really think I might have had some symptoms of this fucking corona shit. You know, if it was last year or early this year from fucking French Reggie. I'm telling you, especially since he came back. I'm telling you, because I told Be Honest. I said Be Honest had some shit, and J Mac, you got sick too. Y'all had some shit that was lingering for a couple of weeks that you just could not get rid of.
That was all before I came back.
That was unsure of. But nigga, we had been around you. You'd been over there in that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just telling you, it might have been suppressed. And it might have just came out. Be honest, or J Mike might have got nervous about something or got, outraged about something and it came out. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But you know what I'm talking about, Be Honest, and J Mac? When y'all niggas was sick for a couple of weeks.
So you're helping out my point then, because again, like fucking Miss Seeley said, I'm still here.
Yeah,
I'm still here. So we still here. So I guess we're strong.
What did Miss Seeley say? What are you talking about?
I'm still here.
She's you could take me out.
I may
you
be
tried
black.
to. You could.
I may be black. I may be poor. I may be ugly. But I'm still here. But no, I'm just saying, we all may have had it. We're all still here. Therefore, That's my point. We're strong. So now we got the antibodies. We good. We just moving on. We passed the border. We're good.
But be honest, to that point, what you're saying is that the strong survive, right? To a sense, yeah. But then it's kind of fucked up, because if my grandma or somebody get the shit, I wouldn't want them motherfuckers to be taken out from the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna miss them. And shit like that. But hey, grandma and them, they done had some good years.
No, see, I'm not doing that. See, I'm not doing what he's doing. I'm being straight up fucking real about this. At a certain point, it's inevitable that
we all gonna die. Yes, we all gonna die.
Gets weakened. No, not that's part of it, right? But as you get older, or even as your immune system weakens, you're more susceptible to have fucking issues that are fucking gonna lead to your death. That is fucking part of nature. We're acting as if now that this shit happening is something we've never seen before. Like, this is, oh my God. Now, again, Nobody wants to see the elderly fucking die. We don't want to see that die. But you know what? That's what nature does, man. I don't know what to say about that. That's what happens. The fucking old deer get eaten first.
Look, old trees fall down.
Old trees fall over.
Storm.
I mean,
the roots are bad. You know,
it ain't the young ones. It ain't the young, strong trees with all the roots. It ain't the young deer fucking sprinting. It's the weak and the sick that get eaten by the lions.
Fuck that, J Mac. I agree with you.
And I mean, at the end of the day, Jamie Mack is right. The strong gotta survive. I was talking about my uncle last week, who's older, who has health implications already, and he survived. Like, he's out of the ICU now. He's doing much better. So it's like, if you're strong, you're strong. You're gonna make it out. But at the same time,
ain't God good? Ain't God good?
God's good.
Ain't God good?
Wait a fucking minute. Wait a fucking minute. He's not good. He's not good for the 60,000 people that died.
He's good for the prayers that he was sitting up for him. Be honest, what you got to say about that?
Fuck out of here,
Slack
man.
prayers.
You niggas,
what up, Slack family? Way to go, Slack family.
You niggas with this God is good.
Man, are you saying the Slack family didn't do that?
You are assholes. Everybody who's had a family member or loved one who died thinks you're a fucking asshole. They should. If they don't, then they're messing up.
Nope.
What? Nope. Unfortunately, everybody can't go. And it's just like the story in the good book when he told old girl, "Don't look back," and she looked back, and that motherfucker turned into ashes. Like, everybody ain't gonna be able to go. Be honest, it's just unfortunate. Somebody got to be a part of history. You got to be a part of history.
So who decides to go in and who decides? Like God decides that.
God decides that, man. He
that
only knows the day and the time. He knows
that
the day and time.
Giannis's point.
You know what I'm saying?
About what?
That if he decides who makes it and who doesn't make it, what's the point of the prayer? Because he already decided.
Exactly. No. He didn't already decide. Listen, bro. You ever seen a bouncer at the club? He got a hard job, right?
My nigga, God is a bouncer.
No, I'm just saying.
He is.
The dude at the club letting people in. Be honest, stop. Don't let the word bouncer get you stopped up. It's the dude letting the people in.
Swear.
It's the dude letting the people in. Hush.
Right. That's not God. There's a guy who's at the gate. It's not God.
This dude got a tough job. He got to decide. Everybody can't fit in the fucking club. Everybody can't, Reggie. Some people got to go home. Some people can come in. It's this dude's job to determine who gets in and who doesn't. Sure, some people, just because you didn't get in, does that mean he fucking hates you? Hell no, it don't.
Next time.
Usually when the bouncer don't let you in, there's no next
usually
time.
When the bouncer
just get there early. Fuck that. Get there early. You might have had on some sneakers and it might be dressed up night. You know,
you were late tonight. You were late tonight. No, I
wasn't. No, I wasn't.
We get here at 8:20 to make sure mics work. You got here at 8:31.
No, I didn't. I was 8:30. Nigga, stop lying. I was 8:30. You said 8:30. You on time. Nigga, matter of fact, I logged in at 8:29. I said 8:29. Matter of fact, hey, my shit was already I just had to press the button and I knew my shit was going to work.
8:29. What time did I put in Slack to be in the room?
8:20.
Nigga, I called you at 7. So I called at 7 o'clock to check with you. And I text y'all niggas still didn't text me back. Hey, so I ain't even trying to hear that shit. Fuck that.
What time did it say in the Slack? Our room in the Slack that we're supposed to check on for these types of things. What time did it say for us to be in the room to test mics?
8:20.
Okay. French. So French. Watch this, French. What time did I call you? I sent the text message to everybody. 7
It's not French. It's not French responsibility.
It don't matter.
It ain't French responsibility to answer your call.
It ain't. I called you. I called French. French picked up.
Don't
French
call me.
Picked up.
Don't call me.
Don't call me. No, nigga, I text. I'm like, okay.
You didn't call me.
I said it's all good. You was next, my nigga. You was next in rotation.
Listen, I want you guys to know that Jay Smooth wanted to put us all in harm's way today. He actually thought we were going to be in the studio recording live together. You said
that, hey, we're going to see about coming back in the motherfucking studio. What y'all think about this shit? And I was like,
okay, what do y'all think about it?
You said, let me check with the wifey. Let me see. No, you said for one show, we just going to do live or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, let me just make sure. This nigga, I said it'd be just my luck. I said it'd be just my luck. I stay at home. You know what I'm saying? All y'all niggas in the studio. But guess what?
How come Jamie Mack didn't show up? How come Prince Reggie didn't show up?
Because proper planning, an hour and a half before, I said, let me make a fucking phone call. Let me see what the deal is.
Hold up.
Hour and a half.
Hold up. He fucking did the Wizard of Oz thing. Is this nigga in your house right now? Is this why this nigga's not in a car?
Absolutely.
Did you have to provide this nigga with the 4 walls?
No. Nigga,
Absolutely
I'm at
not.
home, motherfucker. I'm at home, nigga.
I know you a
That'd be
vagabond, nigga. You
classic,
sojourning.
Nigga, I can be at home all the time.
Call that nigga a vagabond.
I just told you, nigga, I didn't feel good today, nigga. So that's why any other time, nigga, I'm out.
Who wears a V-neck with a
Sojourning.
t-shirt underneath it? Who wears a t-shirt under a V-neck?
Me?
Nobody wears V-neck turtles. No one wears V-neck t-shirts.
It's
Since
all
the
good.
fucking
Hey, y'all niggas
And
just
it's
hate. Can't none of y'all niggas talk about my dress because I dress better than all y'all niggas now. How about that? None of you niggas talk about my motherfucking gear for sure.
You
Yeah.
just like a weirdo.
Hey,
Nobody
I
agrees
do.
with you.
Yo,
Nobody
he's
on this show agrees with you. French
It's
Reggie
okay.
dress is better than you.
It's okay.
Jamie Mack,
Yo.
Jamie Mack, you and I both, I don't care, and I know
Can
you
we
don't
stay on
care.
topic? Can we just stay on
But
topic?
French Reggie and Jay Smooth do care. If you had to pick between
business.
French
Let's stay
Reggie and
business.
Jay Smooth, whose
Let's stay
dress is
business.
better?
Let's stay business. Let's stay business. Come on, let's go.
I'm gonna
Real
say
quick.
French Reggie.
It's okay.
I agree.
You
French Reggie,
It's okay.
French Reggie takes chances. He has that hat that doesn't have a bill in the front. Like Jay Smooth, you can't pull nothing like that off. You look like a meatball if you did that.
It's okay. I am a meatball.
You wearing a
Look at his
Beverly
beads.
Hills polo V-neck. 'Cause
Yeah,
I know it's not
you're
a
right,
real
US
polo V-neck because polos don't make V-necks. They don't make V-necks.
said
this
Ralph Lauren.
is not Ralph
Ralph
Lauren.
Lauren don't
This
make
is
V-neck
Beverly Hills
t-shirts.
polo. This
And
is
that's a
Beverly
gas station.
Hills
That's a
polo.
gas station Falcons hat too, nigga.
First of all, he got two V-necks underneath. That's not
And he got double V necks on. And that
No,
shit
this
dingy.
no,
No.
Their shirt
That
is
didn't start
dingy
off
as
as a
fuck.
V-neck. That white one didn't start off as a V-neck. That's like that commercial where that nigga's collar was all soggy. That nigga got soggy collar. And that white
that
one.
white one is the same T-shirt I got on now, but
It looks
Yeah.
like your skin color. Is it? Does it look like it's the same
Oh,
color as your
hey.
chest?
Hey, so French,
Bleach.
so French, why you
Use
try-
bleach,
French,
nigga.
French, why you trying to play me, nigga? Hey, one thing motherfuckers know about me, I always wear clean white t-shirt. None of my shits is faded. If I find
But
out that
that's-
they faded, nigga, they go to the trash. I don't even play
You
them.
can't
shit.
have faded white. But
Hey, you're absolutely
but
right.
it is kind of like
mine's
I mean
whiter,
it does
bro.
have a worn look to it though. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the neck just is a little bit tight.
It look like you've
You
been
said
hanging
what now?
lapel microphones off of that bitch.
Hey, and whatever, nigga. Hey, it's still good. It's a fresh white tee.
That's
That
not a
nigga
V-neck.
put
That nigga got on a U-neck.
He was wearing a button on. He's wearing a clip-on tie on that bitch.
That nigga got on a U-neck.
Jay Smooth,
And
put
that
the red, put the
And
red
that
shirt
nigga
back
chest
on,
hairy
nigga.
as fuck, too.
Put that red shirt back on, nigga. That white one is sloppy to the motherfucker, boy. That don't put that bitch. Don't let no one see you in that shit.
Oh my god!
Not when you try to be a stylish nigga. You can't be a
I
stylish
guarantee-
nigga in that sloppy ass white shirt.
I guarantee that nigga had his spandex too. I guess the one that stretched. I guarantee it. I guarantee
Yo,
it was spandex.
he had a red V-neck on, a under white tee U-neck on, and a wife beater on.
And the cool piece about it is he was sitting right up next to French Reggie, and French Reggie's white is just like shining bright on that nigga's dingy shit like that. Like it was a Tide
Right.
commercial versus like all temperature chur.
Oh my god! This nigga did he quit show? Did he quit the show again?
I think he went to go do a wardrobe change. You fucked him up with that shit, man.
I really wish I could kick niggas out because I would kick him out of the room so quick.
Oh,
Look
shit,
at this
here he
guy.
comes.
The North Face.
Oh, North Face. Oh,
And he
Let me
still
tell you
got
my
the
shirt.
It's 80 degrees
Oh,
outside. This
you
nigga
got-
came back with a long sleeve shirt on.
That's
Hey,
a
it's
little
all
wider.
good.
Though. That's a little wider.
It's definitely
I'm
more
glad-
wider.
But that neck is still a little lazy.
It smell good. It smell
It's a little
good.
wavy, right? It's a little wavy.
Nigga, it's wrinkled. It's wrinkled like a motherfucker though.
No,
It's-
you supposed to be
it's
the best
Speaking of
wrinkled.
dressed
wavy,
nigga.
man.
How
Hey,
can the best dressed nigga have wrinkled clothes? You supposed to be perfect when you
Hey,
step up in the
Hey, look, I ain't had time to. Hey, look, I ain't had time to iron it before my wardrobe changed. You know what I'm saying?
But now-
so it's all good.
But you know what you messed up though? See, you should have kept the other shirt, man, because the North Face white is real white. That Falcons white around that little symbol, that shit is dingy, nigga. You might need to.
Great. That's silver. That's silver.
You need to go change that too.
That nigga didn't put a new spark plugs and now you about to blow his O-rings and shit.
Look, it's not
Your
white. It's
your
actually
iPhone
silver.
headphones are looking a little dingy too, nigga. You might need to go change them iPhone headphones too. They a little off white.
Don't let them get you like that, bro.
It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's get back to business, guys. Hey, enough playing. Let's be like grown men on this motherfucker. Next fucking topic.
This nigga.
Oh man, what's
I can't believe you went and changed in the middle of the show.
I can't actually. He's so insecure. This is the most now best dressed. No, most insecure. Absolutely, you are the most insecure dude I know.
I am. That's I keep them women coming though. Next fucking topic.
That's why.
Like next topic.
Well, you know what though?
What's up?
You keep the women coming. Are you talking about sexually? Or are you talking about sexually? Or you talking about just in number, in hordes?
Both.
He just called all your women whores.
No, horde does.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, what's Corona cough, nigga?
Yep, I got it. That's why you can't come
But
here.
he's strong though.
French.
That nigga been holding that shit for like fucking 3 months.
Right. Is everything okay?
Now French Reggie looks like he's stuck, or maybe he's just showing off his medallion. How he's flexing.
I'm good.
Okay, bring it in, nigga.
I mean, right now, we didn't even go on the first topic, but okay, I can bring my topic in if that's what we want to go in.
You didn't see the edit? Jimmy Mack edited. He didn't want to do the topic that we put in the show because fuck show preparation. Why prepare for a show? That shit been in there half the day. Why go on?
But this nigga's the only.
This nigga could have called at any point during the day and said, "Hey, I'd rather do the other topic." Nope, I want to do it on the show live. I want to change this shit up on the show.
That's how I keep y'all niggas on your toes. And the thing about it is, everybody caught on except for this nigga. You was already. You said, you with it? Let's do that. Let's do the other topic that you got. Let's rock and roll." This nigga still waiting to hear talk about best sex positions.
You want to talk about sex? All of our previous statements about coronavirus and us having it earlier. He wanted to, and he repeated that. He was already even on that too. He said it word for word, almost what we said in the past few months. And I'll give a shout out to the room. Twin believes him. She said she agrees with Smooth. So I guess indirectly, Mac, she agrees with us.
It's all good. Next topic.
Okay. All right. Let's try to get a topic.
I was trying to get French some time to put it together so we can start going.
Now we good. I was thinking the other day about marriage because I was I was having a conversation with my friends. I was having a conversation with the homies, and then one of my homies was like, he was deciding like should he start taking the girl he was messing with very seriously, and then we just started talking, and then the question I asked him, I was like, is this somebody like when you can't provide shit for, like when you like old and nothing is working, and is this somebody you can be cool with if you like be happy being bored with? And I was like, one day, and then it got me to start thinking, change marriage. Should we make it like a contract, like every 4 years? If everything's all good, we continue. If not, should we opt out and go our separate ways? Even split was involved. If people we're talking about people with a lot of money, but if not, just even kill. Let's go our separate ways. And you guys are married outside of Smooth. I want to know what you think about it. Is it something that's possible? Because you guys already say marriage is like a contract. It's already a business. So if I just want to know your perspective. If we just take it like every 4 years, and then you come with the wife and you talk, hey, we still happy. I still like you. Cool. If not, let's bounce. Fuck both of y'all. No, but for real. Like, cause you gotta think, like,
what we thinking about? What we gotta think about, bro?
Should the laws change now? Should the laws change now? That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so it sounds like you're saying that you can't do that now. I mean, that's what I don't understand. It's like, okay, so after 4 years, if you were married, so right now, the way it is, if you're with someone for 4 years, you figure shit don't work, you can get out, bro. I mean, you really can.
Yeah, but you
want to have that predetermined though?
No, I'm talking about the pain that people go through divorce. I'm talking about paying lawyers, all those things that you have to deal with divorce. If that's not, it's like a license renewal. It's like you just go in. You know how when your license expires, you just go back to DMV. Just like that, plain and simple. No lawyers, no like divorce attorneys, no nothing. You just like, hey, the license expired. We don't want to renew it. We going our separate ways. That's nothing to the point where. That's what I'm saying.
Why do that again? What's that again? Why are we going in this change again?
All right, I'm gonna stop messing with you, French Reggie. Here's the thing, right? Prior to me getting married my second time, I was of the opinion that I don't want to marry you and force you to stay with me. I want you to stay because you want to be here, not because it's hard to get out of. So I kind of understand what you're saying in a way, but in that makes total sense. I can give you all the details and the reasons why it works. However, on paper, that shit looks good. In real life, my girlfriend left me and said, nigga, get it together or else we're not going to get back together. We need to get married. So I hear what you're saying, but adding in all of those variables makes it women aren't going for it. Whether men and their logical ideas of what they think life should be about and what women are not going for that. I don't know one woman that would go for that. I don't see how that works in the real world. Building in a 4 year conference period where we're gonna sit down and talk again and we'll see how it's going in 4 years. Women don't even want to sign prenups.
So in essence, what I think you're saying, right, Reggie? So in 4 years, your marriage expires, and you guys have to love each other again to get married again, and do this another $20,000.
No, I'm saying like
$30,000.
You when you get married, there's a certain license you guys have. I don't know if it's a license or certificate you guys
get. It's called a marriage
right?
license.
Marriage to show proof that. Yeah. Let's say that shit expires every 4 years, and you have to get it renewed. You just don't get it renewed if you don't really like the girl, if the girl don't really like you. And then it's considered just like
the girl. You mean the woman that you decided so what am I so the marriages are then now being reduced to trials, this is just the thing, right? This is not really someone I'm looking to spend the rest of my life with. I just want to be able to spend the next 4 years with someone. So let's get married.
I'm not saying that's what I'm not saying you have to think about it that way. I'm just saying every 4 years the law gives you a chance to get the fuck out if you're not happy.
French Reggie saying he wants your wife. French Reggie saying he wants your wife. If you get married, he want it to be like a car payment, right? You know what I'm saying? You married for 48 months. If you decide you want to trade that motherfucker in for something new and upgrade, you having an opportunity to fucking upgrade. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if people, I can say most people when they get married, they're not looking to kind of get rid of them after a few years, right? They're not hoping.
It doesn't mean you have to keep them.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that kind of puts some bad shit on there because it's like saying if I go into a marriage and we start talking about before we get married, talking about prenups and all that bullshit, I'm like, what the fuck? If we ended to win and we stay together, let's just be married. Whatever happens in the marriage, stay in the marriage. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think you should get me personally.
Stay miserable. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying if it's not because what's happening is you're putting a time frame on it 4 years. If what you're saying, beyond it's like if I'm unhappy at 22 months, 18 months, fuck that. If I don't see it getting better, then I can get out before 4 years. I don't have to wait to the end of the contract to get out. Let me get out this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I want to make sure that I try and do everything I can to make it work. And if I see that it doesn't work and she's put all her effort in, then we dissolve it. There's no sense of us continue to try to be in this and be unhappy. You know what I'm saying? So definitely get out the shit. That's what I'm saying.
So then you're saying do the 4 years.
No, if it's, I'm not saying even 4 years. If I'm unhappy at 3 years and I don't see it's working, I've tried everything that I need to try, then I just get out of the shit. But when I get married, I'm hoping to be married for forever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Be
hoping
honest,
that I
you,
don't
you
get
don't
married.
think you don't think women would be cool with that?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't know a woman. Now maybe you know some of these new progressive, you know what I'm saying, gender
Thoughts.
reassigning women. You know, no, I was talking about the other ones, the ones that had they don't even have identity. Like identity can change in a snap of a finger.
I feel like my
Maybe some of
generation
them.
of women will be more down with that.
What happens if you marry a woman and then she starts identifying as a man? You staying married?
I'm gonna take your silence as a yes. Yeah, French
I'm
Reggie
asking all
probably
of
said
y'all.
yeah.
I'm asking
Oh
all of y'all.
yeah, no. I mean, no. It's not what I signed
hell
up for,
no.
nigga. It's
Hey,
not
you didn't
for that
change.
shit.
You didn't change the game up. Hell no, I'm not staying.
No, she didn't go out and get a penis.
no,
She
there's
just
no-
said she
I
identifies
don't
as a
give a
man.
fuck. Nigga, no, fuck that. You've changed up every. This is no. You're not what the fuck I thought you were gonna be.
No,
and
it's
you
not
fooled me.
even what you are. And so you can't make changes mid game. So you can't so we got married,
We make
right?
changes every
And we were
day.
monogamous when we got married, and
So,
then all of a
check it out.
sudden, 2 years later, you like, hey, I just want to fuck everybody now. You know what I mean? Like, no, nigga, this is not what I signed up for. If that's the case, then I'm out.
You've been changing your whole marriage. You have been changing your whole marriage. You think that when Smooth first got with his first girlfriend, she thought he was going to look like this? Imagine if the first girl had married him. You think she would have assumed he would look like this at age 44? Wearing 3 and 5 t-shirts at a time?
Nigga, 44 looks good. You know what I'm saying?
Smooth, what's the max number of t-shirts you can wear at once? What do you think? What's the too many?
I wear one t-shirt and one shirt on top of. I'm always gonna wear a t-shirt, either a top, a wife beater, or
a top.
Like a top.
Was that like an
A shirt?
Like
a V-neck or a regular t-shirt?
White beater.
White beater. Well, I said like white beater or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But okay. I'm always gonna wear a t-shirt. Period.
Why? So your nipples don't show?
No, that's just I need something close to my.
He's trying to hide that tattoo.
You need something close to your chest. What is the other shirt doing?
No, that's just it's just like seeing somebody that fucking just sweating on the arm and it's just all that sweat under. Like nigga, you need a t-shirt on, nigga. Hey, catch all that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you had a t-shirt, you wouldn't worry about that.
If you lost some weight, you probably wouldn't sweat so much. Hey, French Reggie. So what
I don't even sweat.
So then why do you wear t-shirts?
Ass nigga. I just wear a t-shirt because that's me. That's just me, and probably because of the military. Because of the military.
Okay. Yeah. So, a French Reggie. So what I was asking before you left was, if you married a woman and then she decided that she was going to identify as a man, would you stay with her?
J Max said you would. Not finished.
He did say you would.
I know how you love strong, bro.
Actually, he said your silence means yes, but that was because you were logging out and logging back in. So,
but I know how you love strong, Reggie.
Soul ties. So, if your girl, you're married, and she decided she wants to identify, so what are you gonna do? Stay or go?
No, I'm gonna tell her that she's acting stupid. Like I'm gonna call the bullshit. I'm gonna call the bullshit.
She doesn't want to have a dick. She's saying you can still hit the poo nanny.
Yeah, but
she just want to wear overalls. She want to dress like Crisscross in the 90s.
You got to call her Spencer.
And she don't want to shave no more.
Hold up. So she just want to change her style,
her identity. She wants you to call her a man, a man's name. She wants to be treated like a man.
But she's still doing that. We're not doing that.
I know some dudes named Stacy and Tracy.
So you're leaving her.
It's not. Yeah, we have to leave. If we can't come back to like how things were, or like knowing that you're not a man.
So what if you met Sierra Rogers?
You should accept.
What if you met Sierra Rogers at a club and she actually? You're breaking up, French Reggie. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I can't hear. We can't hear you. Let's say you met Sierra Rogers at a club, and
I can hear you right now.
You can't hear me?
I can.
Okay, yeah. 20 minutes later.
Let's say you met Sierra Rogers at a club, and this time she actually spoke to you for real. Like she actually exchanged words with you, and she was like, "Yeah, everything is cool. I've been looking for a little chocolate dude like you. However, my name is no longer Sierra. My name is now Carl Rogers. but everything else looked like it was. You are you still getting with that?
She just changed it.
Yeah, Carl Rogers.
Let's go.
She still got the spandex.
She just changed her name. She just changed her name.
But she identifies as a man now, though. But everything is the same. She still has the same booty, the same thighs, all that's the same. But she's a man. She wants to be considered a man. So now, even though y'all are in love, you know what I'm saying, you're in love with a man. So she wants you to call her
in essence, not
your boyfriend. No. She wants when you introduce her, say this is my boyfriend Carl. You have to say it like that.
But she can wear. But you can see.
No, we're not gonna be together. I'm just I'm gonna smash on the side, but we're not gonna be together. You're just gonna.
You would have sex on the side with a man?
No,
she's not gonna be the one.
Dude, you would have sex on the side with a man? French Reggie's internet is awful.
It's like he's actually in Haiti, right?
Right.
He got a Haitian connection. Even his internet is Haitian.
I
imagine French Reggie's got like those what do they call it, favelas? He's got like fucking hella extension cords and shit up on the fucking pole outside of his house. He's just running all kind of shit.
His high speed identifies as DSL, the dial-up. I mean.
Hey, French, are they throttling back your shit because you at home now and use too much internet?
French don't got a job, bro.
I don't know what's going on.
French has probably got a real satellite dish in his backyard, like the old school days. Not like the little miniature one. He got like the full size satellite dish.
He didn't got the neighbor shit. He didn't got they log on username and password and shit. That's what he doing.
Mac just told that joke smooth. Got to pay attention.
Ask them to reboot that shit, French.
Mac just told that joke. We're recycling. Anyway, where were we?
No, I don't know. He's the 4-year plan on fucking divorcing. I mean, I guess that's some new age millennial thinking, right? And maybe that you could bring that to the future, French Reggie. But I don't think niggas that our age, women our age, I don't think you could sell that.
Yeah.
I mean, even you talk about the lawyers you're cutting out. Nigga, lawyers is not getting cut out of no fucking money. You know what I mean?
Hey, but you know, they made the old.
And the reason.
You know they follow the baby boom. You know once before they follow the baby boomers and shit like that. So they be following what these little young motherfuckers. And you know we're gonna die off before them, J Max. So who knows? Hey, by the time French reach our age and shit like that, they might have, you know what I'm saying, marriages like God knows. You know what I'm saying? You can get rid of motherfucker. You think about it as a 4-year commitment. You ain't got to be in the long term. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shit, you just count that shit down. So who knows? French, they might, talk to Congress. They might change the laws up.
I can see that only in a sister wife situation. Like, okay, we just gonna do a trial sister wife deal for 4 years and see how this works, and then we'll go from there.
I don't think relationships are gonna make it out of the by 2050. We won't even have relationships anymore.
So what are we gonna have?
What's that mean, Bianca?
I think that everything's gonna be so virtual, man. Look, they're already social distancing us. They're getting us prepared for the next few years for where relationships don't even matter anymore. You're gonna have Jay Smooth is gonna have a little headset he puts on, and he can have sex with all the midgets he wants.
Hey,
militia man style.
Midgets.
Hey, I was talking to a good friend of mine the other day. She said she was going to the dollar store buying batteries and shit, and she realized the batteries from the dollar store don't last long in her toys. You know what I'm saying? And the guy, I guess, that worked at the dollar store was like, yo, you were just in this motherfucker like last week. Like, what are you buying batteries for like that and shit like that? And one of the other chicks that was with her said, hey, you might want to go Home Depot, especially when they got the batteries on sale, because you can buy the big pack, for little to nothing and shit like that. So I guess these motherfuckers gonna really start depending on these fucking toys and shit, doing this social distance and shit. You know,
that's just because your dick doesn't work.
Who?
No. First off, it's just lies.
Well,
It doesn't even make sense. He's lying. So first off, this doesn't make sense.
I tell you what. I bring the motherfucker on the show. I bring him on the show. I bring her on the show.
I'll bust her out too. She lied to you.
Do not bring anyone else on the
show. She
show.
just want to tell you about how she wasn't getting no dick.
No, I'm
your
saying
guests
she
come on the
dick,
show and don't say anything.
Look,
they sell the same alkaline batteries, fucking Energizer, fucking all the name brand shit that they sell at any other fuck. They got the Max brands there, nigga. They got the 10-year fucking shit.
Let me ask you a question. You ever bought the Sternos from goddamn the dollar store? You know, like you use for parties and shit. The Sterno. Yeah, like you light the fire up under the little shit, like catering shit. You ever bought those in there?
Who buys those, Smooth?
People that have functions at their fucking house. Like you might buy the shit if you have a get together child.
I'm not talking about a fucking nigga.
I'm not talking about. I know motherfuckers who have parties at their house and they have the little dishes and shit, the chafing dishes or whatever.
Hey, did you spill some gravy on that undershirt? That's why it's so brown.
So to my point,
I put aluminum foil over my shit and call it a day.
So to my point, what I was trying to say is, J-Mac, if you buy that bullshit in there, that motherfucker don't last the 6 hours like they do in other stores. It lasts like an hour. You know what I'm saying? Hour and a half. So the batteries might not be that good.
All the stuff in the dollar store.
I'm just saying because J-Mac act like if J-Mac acting like all batteries. J-Mac acting like all batteries are created equal. They're not created equal, nigga.
If they're made by Energizer, they are, nigga.
Nigga, they got the little red and white ones. I don't know the fuck.
Factory designed just for the Dollar General, nigga.
They got them other cheap ass batteries in there with the red and white ones that don't last long, nigga. I know because I put them in the Fire Stick.
They got the Energizer. They got the Duracells. They got all.
They don't have Duracell in fucking dollar store.
I've never seen Duracell.
You a lie, J-Mac.
Dollar store, Dollar General.
Nigga, I said dollar store, dumbass.
The same thing.
It's not the same thing. Yeah, I said dollar store, J-Mac. Listen. I know, nigga. I said dollar store.
Dollar store has those batteries that got weird writing on it. Sometimes they be Chinese and everything.
Yeah, those are not alkaline.
So what I'm thinking is marriage is a thing of like we're gonna probably be the last couple of generations that have marriage. I don't think that people are gonna touch as much as we do. I just don't think it's gonna happen. I mean, we were trying what?
To be that generation. We was trying to lead the forefront, but because I honestly wasn't getting married again. I wasn't. Right. I was gonna have me like my Uncle Joe Cool. You know, he's got you a life partner.
Right.
You know, it's just how we do it.
Then you ain't gotta renew every 4 years. If a motherfucker get tired, just leave, or vice versa. Yeah, that's how I thought I was gonna be too, but my wife wasn't having that. That was not an option. So I'm glad she did. I'm glad she held me to the fire too, because
definitely
I have a wonderful marriage, and I'm happy in my marriage. So.
Best choice ever.
It worked out, but I don't think there's gonna be many more of these years of these things. Like we'll be the last couple of generations. French Reggie might get married. Smooth will never get married. That's a different story though. But French Reggie might get married, but I doubt French Reggie's kids they'll have the same thing. It won't. I don't know if it'll be marriage anymore. I don't think that people. I think most people will live alone and have all their virtual whatevers as their partners. But hey, we got anything else,
Ready
guys?
Player One.
I haven't watched that. Was that good?
Come on, man.
Was that good, French Reggie? I'm not listening to Jamie Mack. Was that good, French Reggie?
Don't do that, bro, because you put me on Arkansas.
Arkansas was okay.
I never saw.
Ask the live room. Ask the live room. Has anyone seen Ready Player One?
We don't have
Ready
time.
Player One was fucking dope.
We about to get out of here, listeners. We appreciate you guys tuning in.
I heard it was good though.
Thank you, Spielberg, bro.
We appreciate you guys tuning into the No Nonsense Show. Once again, make sure you go out to the website, raresonics.com, where you can check out all of our shows, including Black on Both Sides. Hey, they're saying we got great chemistry on Black on Both Sides, guys. What are we going to do on No Nonsense to get that chemistry right?
Cut down to 2 or what? I don't know. I'm going to say 3. I meant 3. Reggie. I didn't mean fucking.
Damn, Mac.
I mean, listen, bro. Listen, I'm sorry. That is my jealousy coming out right there. Because I do be like, man, it's a lot of mic time. Kuta getting a lot of mic time.
You know what, man? We forgot to read 5-star reviews. We got some.
What? You keep telling us to remind you. Why don't we remind you?
I don't know why you don't remind me. I said do it in the pre-show. Last week, I said, hey, the pre-show this week, remind me to read our 5-star reviews because we got some. You know
what it is? Reggie's Wi-Fi is too distracting.
That's what it is, man. That's what it is. Did we read the one from Miss KCW last time that we read it? It says a year ago. Did we read that one already?
I hope so.
I think we did.
Read it again.
All right,
read it again. I'll tell you.
Okay. So this was 1 year ago. Don't miss this. Great comedic content is seriously rare and invaluable, and the guys of the No Nonsense Show have consistently delivered hilarious podcasts for years now. They're only getting better with time. Do yourself a favor and subscribe to this and every other show from Rare Sonnets Media. Once you're hooked, get with the premium subscription. It's worth every penny and more. I think we read that one before, but that is 5 stars from Miss KCW. Thank you, Miss KCW. The next one says,
You're reading
I remember this. I'm sorry, French Reggie, say it again.
Where do you read? Where are you reading these
iTunes
reviews from?
This is from Apple Podcasts.
App.
French Reggie, you're breaking up, dude. I don't know what you got to do, man, but it's really bad. It's like that, like that. So I'm gonna skip this one because I know we read this. Episode 465. They said funny episode. That's from Joey Rich Bayoué. I don't think we read this one. So this says it's good. That's the subject, and this is from Cute Roy MC. This is one of the best podcasts I found this year and every year. All right. The next one, that's 5 stars. Thank you, Cute Roy MC. I don't know if I feel comfortable saying that. Calling somebody Cute Roy.
But you said it like 3 times. He got you. He got you.
But I was thinking it was Cuter Oy MC. Cuter Oy MC.
Cute Roy.
All right. This is I guess the title was what podcasts, and it's ... This is from Coach Reese. Comedy, common sense, and tomfoolery. Great content and commentary on a host of topics. Keep it up, fellas. And that's from The Reese. So we've got a review from The Montoyas and The Reese, which prompts me to shout out to the homies from the Shoot from the Hip show. I couldn't remember what it was. Shoot from the our homeboys in Houston, and they're part of the Slack family as well. So shout out to them. Make sure you go check out Shoot from the Hip show.
Not to mention, he's Mr. Montoyas is a loyal Domino student as well.
Oh my God! This one is from Javaris, or as Max says, Jarvis.
Great
listen. Great listen. One of the few great timeless comedic podcasts out. The podcast is great to listen to at work, on a long drive, or flight. Guaranteed to have you laughing, but at the same time challenging your own thoughts and beliefs. Great content. Once you listen to any episode, you will be hooked. All right. This is from a Smoothie. Damn it.
I'm gonna hang up.
Great show, recommended, and this is from Twan Twizzle. These dudes are hilarious. If you are not a premium, you have to become one because you're missing out. I ran across this podcast at the very beginning of 2019. Went back and listened to old episodes and caught all the way up. Found myself looking forward to new uploads all the time. Highly recommend paying for premium, worth every penny. Smooth, I'm not sure why you played that little video when a Smoothie was giving you a shout out.
I was trying to see what that was, but hey, shouts out to Smoothie Nation out there for sure. Hey, but no, I was just clicking around in the gifts and shit, seeing what that was.
Oh, okay. The next one's from Frank.
Twizzle. Is it even a nation?
You're breaking it up.
It is. Hey, that means you can't even talk. Hey, don't even talk French. You breaking up.
Every time you try to talk loud French, if you talk softly, maybe it'll work. Try talking softly.
Hey, your lips are ashy.
Not ashy, that undershirt. All right, the last one is from Frank. What's up? What's up, Mac?
You made me think back to when he first came on the show. And remember, his voice was real soft spoken, and then and then he got some comments. And he was like, "Hell no!"
They was like, "Is that new guy gay?"
Yeah, I was like, "Really?" Like a whole hour show. That's the one thing on your mind. Like my thing is, even if I was, so what? like
that's not right. But they just wanted to try to match the voice too.
No. What you mean? If you were, so what? What do you mean?
I think about it from my perspective as a guest to a show. I come into a show. Like that, I give an hour of my time. We were being funny and everything, and then every comment was, "Am I gay?" Because of the way my voice sounded. So I was like, So I was like, "Yo, even if I was, what's the big deal?" Like the whole show was good. Outside of that,
but you never talk like this.
That's why I said that.
It was sometimes hard to hear.
Soft, yeah. You used to talk like a bitch.
The only one that fell so far. He was still
Same voice.
Our mean ass fans jumped on that ass too. Like they were like, "Fuck this."
They were like, who this gay soft ass voice ass nigga go on the No Nonsense show? Let a nigga speak up. Drop his nuts.
Right.
Come on, nigga.
All right. So the last one. This is from Frank the Batman. He says, "Great show. These dudes bring a break to a tedious week. I don't always know what road they're going down, but never hesitate to find out." Well, you know what road you're going down with Prince Reggie?
Chill.
That last. Be honest.
Hey,
don't be honest. This look like you, dog.
That last review was recently.
That's funny, Smooth.
Hey, you look at Beyonce's t-shirt. That nigga t-shirt. The neck on that nigga t-shirt is kind of a little weak too. You
too
need
late,
a drawstring on that motherfucker.
Too late, nigga. Too late.
No, it's not.
To the end of the show?
Do it.
Nah, man.
That's that voice. That's that voice, Reggie, right there. Keep that voice up. That's that voice.
That was that voice. Don't get him. Don't make him subconscious about his voice. You grown, man. That was 3 years ago, my nigga. Your voice is like deeper. Like I don't know if it's as deep as my 15-year-olds right now, but it's still deep though, nigga. It's ain't nobody fucking with you no more. No one saying no questions no more.
Absolutely.
At least not pertaining to your voice. It's now about the shit you say. So if anybody thinks you're gay, it's because of the shit you say, not how you said it.
Right. Nothing to do with your lightness in your voice.
The tone.
Anyway, listeners, we appreciate you guys tuning in once again to the No Nonsense Show. Make sure you go out to the website, raresonics.com, where you can check out all our shows, Black on Both Sides, BTG for President, and Open Run with BTG. Plus, you can listen to any of the archives from all the shows that we've had in the past. What else we got? Premium subscribers. If you are not a premium subscriber yet, it will only cost you $5, and you'll get access to all of our archives going back to episode 1. Where are we at now? Almost 600, right? We're like 590 or
almost
585 or something.
And so don't they get a free week?
You get a free week. You get a free week on us. All you got to do is sign up, and you get to hear us for a week. And if you don't like it, hey, unsubscribe. If you do like it, which you probably will, stay with us for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Keep making this show awesome, because it really does matter. Every penny matters. What else we got, guys?
Listen to all the other shows on the network. Did you already say that?
I did.
Open Run, BTG. I know you brought up the whole synergy on what's the name, and threw the whole fucking end of the show off doing that shit. Don't leave me like that again. Don't hang no more piñatas in front of my face. Be honest.
Yes, sir.
Just come on. But hey, Black on Both Sides. Great show. Great chemistry. Don't know why. The Open Run with BTG. Great show. Great chemistry. BTG for President.
Only one person.
Great show.
It's only one person. There's no chemistry.
It's still a great show, great chemistry.
It can't be great chemistry. It's one person.
He has great chemistry, man.
He has guests sometimes, but you can't. You don't say get good chemistry with guests, because they're not there every week. One person, there's no chemistry.
I've never seen that show have bad chemistry.
You know what you need to go back and listen to if you're a premium subscriber? Go to the website and search The Minds of Mac or something like that. What was it called, Mac?
The Minds of Mac.
The Minds of Mac, where he was 5 dudes on the same podcast by himself. Check that out if you want to see a crazy nigga. That's who this guy is. Trust me, even when we're in studio, we're looking at him to make sure he keeps his hands above the table, because you never know. Smooth, why you look like you got a fart, man?
He does, right? Constipated face. He got that boo-boo face going on.
You sad because your t-shirt is almost under your nipples?
I don't know. Maybe it's his body. Maybe his body like sends off something, because it seems like that shirt that he's got on has gotten saggier since he put it on.
It does. It does. Don't try to sit up. Don't try to sit up. He like.
Yo, why Smooth look like Arthur?
Yo. Hey, don't wear that t-shirt again, fool. Don't wear that t-shirt on live again, okay?
But it's name brand. That's all he care about.
What's up with those wrist cuffs? That's not even a real North Face. Look at those wrist cuffs, y'all. You know North Face don't make wrist cuffs like that. That's a counterfeit, dude. You got that from the swap meet.
Hey, that is fine. That's fine. We appreciate it, to be honest. We appreciate it.
Keep supporting us. I'm not gonna
let you guys. I'm not gonna stoop to y'all level. Hey, let's keep it moving. Next fucking topic. Listen,
no.
Keep interacting with us.
No,
we're gonna keep bringing the nonsense.
You're the best dressed nonsenser. You told us that nobody dresses as clean and as good as you.
I am. Be honest. You still wear wide legs.
I don't wear wide legs, but
It's bullshit. All your jeans is wide legs.
But while we're keeping it real, when your fat ass got too big for your dress pants, you tried to give them to me, and they were all Steve Harvey. Nigga, nobody wears Steve Harvey suits no more.
Be honest, you wore them, nigga. You wore them.
I did not wear those. I did not wear them. I did not wear them.
Yeah, bullshit.
Are you back in the 36? I'll give them back to you. They just sit up there and fold it up. There was absolutely no reason because nobody wears wide legs.
No, that was about when he was a 36. Steve Harvey was probably in his fucking like just starting out. Like that nigga was just starting. He was doing his own one man show.
Okay, we're gonna get out of here, guys.
Are you? I'm just saying. I don't think you're the best dressed. We'll let people decide. Here's what we're gonna do.
J-Mac, they don't even wear them kind of shirts anymore, my nigga. So it's all good.
What you talking about? I made this, my nigga. I'm about to make you one.
Follow.
Who don't wear tie dye?
Nigga, tie dye. Ain't nobody rocking tie dyes no more like that, nigga. Please, y'all niggas, y'all old head. That's like wearing coochie and shit now. Nobody wearing that bullshit.
So you're a young guy. What's the new hot shit?
Nigga, we getting out of here, nigga. I don't know, nigga. We getting out of here, nigga.
Just disconnect. Just kick yourself out. Kick yourself out. We want to talk some more.
Nigga,
kick yourself out.
Nigga, let's go.
Let's do this, Mac. You want French Reggie, Mac? Y'all want to have like a dress off one day? We'll pick a day, maybe next month, and we'll all wear our best outfit. I guarantee you, Smooth is not the best dressed person in the room.
Okay, y'all wear y'all best outfit.
And we're gonna let the live room vote. We're gonna let the live room vote.
Wear y'all shit. Rock out.
I'm about to be pimped out. Y'all don't even know.
Say no more.
Keep supporting us, keep interacting with us, and we'll keep bringing the nonsense because we realize that sometimes people just need to laugh. Till next time.